So to review to this point, we want deep breathing that's built on good posture. We want to use a straw both to establish the embouchure formation and to work on exhaling the right kind of energy in our air column, that being cold air, in a focused manner. Now, some other things to keep in mind beyond the straw in terms of mouth formation is if students just simply would think very calmly the syllable M. It's a very natural appearance. The only thing that happens beyond, if I blow through the straw, is just a slight tightening around here to keep everything in place and allow the focus of the air through the middle. That's what we want to see. We shouldn't see distortion in the upper part of the face. We shouldn't see cheeks blow out or anything like that. Though I understand with younger kids that might be more of an issue as they try to, please you through your instructions and so forth. That's where the straw really comes in as a good strategy. If you can keep them thinking about the formation of the mouth is, for instance, if you take the straw and have them imagine that they're trying to drink a very, very thick milkshake. All right, and everything purses up really well, and then the exhale, same formation, with or without the straw. A few other key things that will be of help to some students is one, and we don't want to overdo this, but their mouth, their lips should be slightly moist, if you will, because the moister the lips are, the more likely they're to respond and to start the vibration pattern that we're going to be looking for. The other thing that there may be some misunderstanding is the pressure that we use of the mouthpiece against the mouth. We want it to seal where air doesn't come out the sides or anything, but we don't want to press it unduly. We want it to be a minimal amount. I'd really advise when you work with students, ask them to hold the mouthpiece with their thumb and first two fingers, and that allows you, as I hope you see in this video, a really good picture of what's going on here. Whereas if they use too many fingers, then it's masked for you. And your eyes will tell you very quickly. Trust what you see if they're forming it. Once you feel confident that they've got an understanding of most of those concepts, we can start actually using the mouthpiece for the first steps of making a sound. And again, I encourage you, if you're not a brass player, if you feel insecure about making a sound on a brass instrument, follow these same ideas. So what I'm going to do is seal this mouthpiece to my lips, have a full body of air, and then I'm just going to worry about, just like I did through the straw, blowing air through the mouthpiece. Now you'll notice I did that, and intentionally I didn't have any kind of sound happen other than the sound of the air go through, and that's appropriate. Now be aware, for some of you and some of your students, they may immediately get the appropriate buzz sound that we want to hear. But others will not. Don't make a big thing of it. If they have a proper seal, if they have a proper formation, once they get the air moving with that cold air speed that they hopefully demonstrated on a straw, it will respond. Another really great idea before even making a sound is taking the mouthpiece, holding it as we spoke of already, and just have the students place it and remove it. Place it and remove it. And do this repeatedly. And what we're hoping to do here, and you might do this on more than one day if you have the opportunity to in your instructional setting, is to make this one of your opening activities. What we're trying to do is establish a habit of consistent mouthpiece placement. Okay? Again, the key thing through all of these steps is making sure the student's face appears like themselves, just normal. You may see a little bit of tension through this part of the face, below the nose, and out to, for a lot of students, you'll get parentheses lines right here. That's a very positive sign, but you shouldn't see any strain in the upper part of the face. Again, the cheeks or neck, nothing should be expanding in that. Everything should be funneled straight through that focus point. If you see problems with that at any point, really good idea, just go back to the straw, give them that feel. They have to internalize what that feels like. They have to memorize that internal feeling and so forth. And it'll just keep getting better. You just have to be very, very patient. And they'll be very excited because the first thing they, of course, are motivated by is to get the whole instrument and the ability to make a sound on it, which will be a very loud sound and be very fun for them. But you want to make sure that they're successful. So all these steps add up to that. Now, because of a variety of factors in the student's makeup and the way they're executing in terms of airspeed and such, when we first start making sounds, you may notice they're on different pitches on the mouthpiece. You may get some, you may get others, all kind of range. I would strongly advise don't be concerned with matching pitch at the mouthpiece, at the initial stages. That is just not a priority right now. Success simply is being able to generate, by the excitement, by the fast air column, the lip vibration in the mouthpiece, and resulting in some form of buzzing sound.